Hello, happy Saturday. Welcome back to the vlog. I hope you had a really great week and there were no major issues and everyone is fine and doing well and blessed. So we're going to get right into our meal prep right here, and we're going to talk about some of the things we have here. I do have some ginger. I have some garlic cloves, and unfortunately with my garlic, I'm running low and I totally forgot to pick up more. I have a yellow pepper, green pepper, red pepper. We got some broccoli. We have a red onion. Now, I've normally been a fan of the sweet onion, the white sweet onion, but I've grown to really like the mild taste of the red. It's really good. Oh, I'm sorry, we do have carrot and we have a yam. Now, the reason I'm using these, and I've used most of these all the time anyway, is when I did a little bit more research is for the nutritional value behind them. And especially I'm adding in the sweet potato because of the vitamin A and beta carotene. I need more of that in my diet. And I'm trying to get away from a lot of medication. And as you guys know, I've talked about it before. Years ago, I was not so healthy. I had a lot of health complications. And because of that, I am paying the price for it now. So if any of you guys are out there are in your 20s and 30s, take note, please. Your health is your wealth. Without your health, you have nothing. So please take care of your body and eat a really nutritious meal, whatever form of lifestyle you want to eat that's nutritious. Please do that, and exercise and drink your water. So when I recently saw the doctor, they wanted to put me on some medication, and I'm doing my best to eat healthy, to not have to take that medication. So my goal is to be medication free. I'm 56 years old. Yes, I still have some weight to lose. Yes, I've had health issues in the past that kind of biting me in the butt now, but you know, it is what it is. I can only do what I can now and move forward. But my goal is I don't want to be on any medications. So with the ginger, some of the ginger, I'm going to use some ginger with my vegetable mix. I will also probably put some on my chicken. Of course, I'm just going to use the sweet potato. I'm going to halfen this so that half of it I can have to make with my vegetable mix. The other half I will use for like a sweet potato hash for breakfast. And I'm going to see, I want to say some of my bell peppers because I love putting them in my salads, as you have seen probably. I like a really colorful, tasty salad, so I might try to say some of the bell pepper, like half of one of these, or two of these, we'll see, for my salads, and maybe a little bit of broccoli for my salads too, because this is quite a bit of broccoli, but I want to get a lot of nutrient-dense foods in me. With that being said, right now I've already washed these, and I have to go through and cut them up. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and get them prepped, and when I come back, you will see what they look like just in a bowl before we get them sauteed. Okay, so I've cut up my veggies. What I didn't show is I've also added some tomatoes, and here are the more the cruciferous and the potatoes. What I'm going to do is take some ginger and grate it over this one here, and try not to grate my fingers because I've made the mistake of doing that too. So, and then we're going to start sauteing up everything. So we will have our veggie mix taken care of. And what you're noticing is this time around, I'm adding ginger to the mix, and I think the last time I did it, I may have added some tomatoes, but if not, tomatoes is the new addition along with some ginger. So yeah, let me get this grated up. Okay, so we have our ginger, and we're gonna go transfer over to the stove and start getting this cooked. Let's get started with cooking our vegetables. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with this mix first. So make sure to get all of it out. And I'm going to give this a good stir so it can get coated. And I'm cooking this in some avocado oil. Okay, make sure everything is nice and coated. I'm going to turn the heat up a little bit and just let this do its thing and cook like so. Okay, this already smells really nice. Ooh, sorry about that. That might have been too loud. I'm so used to just tapping this on the side of the pan. Okay, just keep on cooking here. Okay, this is cooking down, so I'm gonna go ahead and add the other vegetables. And give this a good stir. Get it all incorporated. Okay, this is cooking away. I'm just going to let it do its thing. It looks like this is just about done, so what I'm going to do is go ahead and season it. And I will be using some black pepper, and I'm going to also go in with a little bit of the Johnny's. And just get it nice and incorporated, because this is basically done now. And it's so gorgeous. And it smells amazing. Okay, and this is, let me turn this off, the final product. Again, it smells amazing. So we're gonna go in with our meats. We're gonna continue on with our meal prep. Right here, I have chicken thighs. So let me get them laid out on the pan, and hopefully all of them will fit. I think there's about maybe 7 or 8 of them. Can't really remember. So let's get them like this. And we're going to get them seasoned up. Okay. We have them here, and let me kind of wipe my hands a little bit. And I have my spices here. I'm just going to go in and just sprinkle some over each one. Like so. I want to make sure they get really covered. this spice mix is just some Johnny's, a little bit of paprika. Some people say paprika, onion powder, and some garlic powder, and that's basically it. So let me get this kind of massaged in here. Get it rubbed in over the chicken. And I think I started this probably my last video discussing ways to save money with the economy being so out of control. And it seems like it's not just something that's going on in the US, it's kind of all over. So I'm going to continue. Just you guys sound off below if you have figured out some ways to conserve and to save money, some good deals, you know, so that we can be sharing with each other, because times, it's not getting any better. It just keeps getting worse and worse and worse. And the only way we're going to get out of this is, I don't see the government helping much to help us out to get out of this, because it seems like for the most part they are the problem. So we're going to try to help each other, you know, to stay above water. So if you have any ideas that you can share on how to save money, please sound off below. It will be greatly appreciated. So let's get this rubbed in really well. Okay, and this smells so good already. There we go. Okay, let me wash my hands. Okay, so we have the chicken thighs here. They're ready to go into the oven until they're done. Probably anywhere from 30 to about 45 minutes. Probably halfway through, I will flip them because I like for the side with the skin to be a little bit crispy. So yeah, I'm gonna get this into the oven, and what you will see is more than likely the final product. All right, here is my chicken. It came out perfect. It smells so good. So this is the end of my meal prep. I hope each and every one of you have a wonderful rest of your weekend, and I'll be seeing you guys next week.